You struck a nerve when you talked about your limbs, like, and your lack of control over them.
Guys, everybody, just let's all leave.
I married this woman that I just like I just.
It's gonna be about hand jobs.
I know that like I just like you're so like
majestic, beautiful.
Say beautiful. Save it. You're so prone to
being a magical
organic acts of
what's the word you're looking for, Dan?
You're not allowed to call women clumsy. It's not a.
Yeah, well, you can call me clumsy.
You're like I'm so scared. I just like because she's really handy and crafty and like loves making things, and like a great gift for her would be like a table saw, but not. I sometimes think there's like that space under where the firewood is. There's a little workshop. The guy that used to own the house before that, like he used to make airplanes down there. It's like, Erin could have a little wood shop where she could make bird feeders, but I can't do it. I can't. I live in terror that even the just a regular cabinet door or just a normal day alive. Like I just live.
Is this just because I told you about hanging out the window to hang the bird feeder?
It's nonstop. You're always like falling and like. I just like I was so like if I just can't say the words out loud.
It's okay.
If you cut your finger off, like I'm gonna I'm and I'm not there, and then I'm like I come like.
I understand. I mean, here's the thing. Every man in my life has had this exact same speech. I mean, it's not a joke.
Well, that makes me feel better.
No, you should. I mean, from my dad to my brother to ex-lovers to princes. I have heard this speech. I do think statistically I will lose a finger at some point. I think I have to, but hopefully it won't be until later. And when it happens, I'll put it on ice and I'll make it like an afterthought. And one day I'll be cutting a cake and you'll be like, "Whoa, 4!" And I'll say yes. About a year ago, I was making a bird feeder too quickly. No, I'll be careful, Dan. I'll be careful.
What was the scare with the bird feeder?
Oh, I mean, the problem is like the combination of my klutziness with my impatience, and I thought it wise to hang out of our. Dan hates that. He was so upset about this. I wanted to hang a bird feeder on a tree that was kind of near the second story window. Oh, God. And I almost fell out of the window is the thing. I was like holding on to it with like 1 foot so I could hang a bird
That's just
feeder.
the shit that she tells me about. Like I'm telling you, like she'll, like, when we were first going out, like it was like okay, like I'm not. This is the one. Like I'm not trading it like for anything. It's an it. Like.
I'm exhausted.
But you're the you never did it again. But then like there was a time I came home and like the oven was on and I was like, you left the oven on, and I'm like I didn't know that I had this like thing in me there. I'm like, oh God, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. But I have like I mean when I was your age. I was like my doors were open, windows were open, and I was just in a sea of semen and junk mail, and I was on the Atkins diet, so I would like try to charbroil burgers. One day I came home and I woke up to the smell of burning kitchen, and the kitchen was on fire, and I put it out and fuck it. So if anybody had loved me at that point, they'd be very concerned.
I promise you'll never find me in a sea of semen and junk mail.
Don't. Is that a challenge?
Physical challenge. Physical challenge.